Welcome to the Sunrise.
I'm Tasia.
I'm Mikhail.
And this is Sunrise Sessions.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah. So for the icebreaker, we're going to start off with the icebreaker. So the icebreaker is, what is one item of food? Like, if you can only choose one item of food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Spaghetti.
Why? Okay, I would choose sushi, but let's get into spaghetti.
Okay, spaghetti. I've grown up with spaghetti. My dad makes it. I like a lot. I feel like that's the only thing that my dad makes. But he does make more. But he like, for me, he's famous for his spaghetti because his spaghetti is bomb.
I feel like I don't even like eating the spaghetti leftovers, so I'm gonna get so tired of spaghetti.
I'm good with spaghetti leftovers. I love spaghetti leftovers. I'll eat that any time of the day or anything like that. I'll put some hot sauce or some ranch or some cheese and it'll be just right, be hidden.
I chose sushi because there's like different types of sushi, you know, you can spice it up a little bit. You got the rolls, the California, the stuff on the outside, stuff on the inside. Wow. Yeah,
Sushi's good.
Sushi, yeah.
Sushi's good. Oh, I love sushi anyways, but I choose spaghetti. For the rest of my life, spaghetti.
Do you like the Italian sausage meat or just regular ground beef?
It don't even matter. As long as it's meat, sauce, and noodles, I'm good. That's all I need. So today, guys, we are going to get in the topic of standing out as a young Christian.
Mm-hmm. And the question is, no.
And the question is
it hard to make friends as a young Christian?
Yes.
And no.
Yes and no. Yeah. So I would say yes for me. Like, for me being myself, I'm introverted, so I don't talk much. I like to be in my own little world. Like, I will stay home and lay in my bed and go to sleep, or stay home, watch some TV and eat or do something, but by myself, not with other people.
I say a no, but like also yes, because once you find people in the church that are like young and you be like, who are they? You know, you start hanging out with them. It's easy to make those friends, but like it's hard to get out of your comfort zone and meet people like outside of church who have the same interests as you. So you have to like be creative and find different like organizations or something. Like at school, if they have like
I was awkward in school. I hated school. I went to school specifically to learn and then
graduate.
Leave. Yeah, learn, leave, all the way to graduation, and then I'm set. Like, I met people, like I talked to people in my classes, but I didn't like go out there and be like, hey, can I see what you at lunch? No.
I feel like people were just attracted to me because like they're like, oh hey, but I wouldn't go out of my way. Maybe because it was like the different clubs that I was in, but
I tried to do what's that is Key something?
Key Club?
Key
I was
Club.
in Key Club.
Nope. I tried to do it. I tried to do Key Club, but it's too many people. And I was like, I can't do this. And
but half the time, like, you're only with small groups of people going out.
Like, those types of people, like, that whole group was like, they were like all friends. And I was just like, nah, you guys talk too much too. So. And
it's hard when it gets like cliquey. So you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're like, they might be talking about you and you're feeling insecure.
Yeah, that's that social anxiety.
Yeah.
I get that a lot, but I'll be okay. Like, I usually have to calm myself down with my social anxiety because I always think that people are talking about me when I know that they're not. And it's not the case. And so it's just like, okay, calm down. Don't overthink it. Like, people tend to overthink a lot, and that's what keeps them from getting out of their comfort zone sometimes. And that's not what I try to strive. I don't want to strive for something like that. And so I've pushed myself like to get out my comfort zone, even though I hate it. I hate getting out of my comfort zone because it's uncomfortable. Yeah. And it's not something that you're used to. So getting out your comfort zone is good at the same time, though, because you get to meet a lot more people. You get more experiences. You have a lot more. Have a more of an opportunity to do things that you like and stuff like that with other people as well.
And it's easier to make friends with people who have the common interest.
Mm-hmm.
So just find somebody
Yeah.
who likes the same thing as you. Like, you like anime?
Oh,
or like
yeah.
if you're in the grocery store or something and you see someone, they have on like a jewelry piece, and it's like, oh, is that merch from so-and-so? I like them too. And they're like, oh, hey, like, oh, do you have an Instagram? Blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be like, give me your number, you know. Just be like, you have social media or anything?
And
just
I feel like
slide your way in there.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's not like to meet people just to be best friends with them like for your whole life. It's just to make friends, you know. Have people like if you're going somewhere, maybe you can contact them like, oh, you're going to Comic-Con, okay, well I'm going too, blah blah. Let's go meet up there. Or you like going to Starbucks, well I'm going to Starbucks, let's go up there, blah blah blah. So yeah,
I like that, like having specific groups of friends for specific activities. Like, if I want to go on a hike, I might call up Mikkel.
And you know people who want to do those types of things with you. Because imagine if somebody like you have that one friend, but you like going hiking and they don't, and you ask
and they're
them
complaining the whole hike. You're like, no, I can't even enjoy the view.
This hike is so long, my legs hurt.
Like, why we do this?
Right, exactly. So you never know. You have those specific people. I know with me, how I made my little group of friends. Miss Amber, she pushed me to be out my comfort zone, and it turned out good because she's one of the part of my friend group. So I always talk to her and blah blah blah. These people, like my friend group that I do have, like, you know, I go to like one person for a specific thing or another person for a specific thing, or we all just come in to hang out together. We all know each other and stuff like that. But when I first got in the group, I did not want to go, and I was like Miss Amber was like, oh hey McKenna, like get over here, like talk to them, go do what they're doing. I was like, Miss Amber, now you know I don't do this. No, not at all. And so, you know, I pushed myself to get out there, and I was like,
and it's
not
crazy
that
how
bad.
like it sparked into something new. Because at first it was just like a community group. We were gonna meet up with each other, read the Bible and stuff. But now we don't be doing that. We just hang out and talk and stuff. Like, we have good conversations.
Oh yeah. And we always talk about like with this friend group that we have, like we all believe in God. We all try to strive to have a relationship with God as well. None of us are perfect, but we all, like, if somebody needs help, we're always here to pray or to help them, you know, to lead them, like.
And it's okay to stray away from your old friends, because I know for me, it was hard for me to disconnect myself from my high school friends, but, like, truth be told, they weren't. You have friends for different seasons as well, so as you grow, you know, you change, mindset changes, maturity levels might fluctuate. So now you're like hanging out with people who are like kind of immature and not really. And it's not like you're like super mature, but it's like they're not grasping things like you grasp things. So having conversation with them is kind of like,
this is not going anywhere, like stuff like that. I know one thing that I also struggle is like actually talking to people, but it goes with getting out of my comfort zone. I try to talk a little bit more than I'm normally used to. I just try to get myself out there, like get to know people as much as I can. Try to think of questions. I know one time, like Pastor Keith, he mentored me one day, and he was like, okay, so if you're trying to talk more, at least get to know people more, try to think of like 3 questions on the top of your head and ask them those questions, because you never know, like if you like ask those 3 questions that they might be passionate about, conversation will go on for days. And that's what happens.
And also do things by yourself. Like, it's okay to go get some coffee by yourself, go to the movies by yourself. You might meet people there.
Oh yeah, have some alone time. And I feel like people nowadays, like everybody's on the internet or everybody's on Instagram, so they're not going out as much as they should. Also for like people in college, there's also a whole bunch of clubs and stuff like that you can go to. You can go to some study groups or like talk to the people in your class, get to know your teacher. Even though you don't gotta be friends with your teacher, just do all that stuff that you need to do to pass class. But get to know people in your classes. Like that way, like if you need help on a subject, then you may have somebody that either needs help with you or that they can help you as well, and maybe you guys will connect, even if it's not like long term. I know a lot of people want their friendships to be long term. It's not always the case sometimes, and it sucks. You know, some people mature differently than you are, and you know, sometimes people grow apart. But that's how you learn from those types of things as well, and that's important as well. Like that way you can teach other people or help other people who might be going through something or like that you know of that happened throughout your friendship or something like that, you know.
Or volunteer somewhere.
Yeah. I want to volunteer. I want to volunteer at the pet shelter. You can go do that.
No, you can go do that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I know somebody else that would want to go to the pet shelter with me, but she doesn't, and that's okay. And sometimes you just have to be okay with other people not wanting to do that as well. And so, yeah, that's all I really have.
That's all we got.
But thank you guys for coming to our Sunrise sessions. We really appreciate you guys. We hope you like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you guys think. If you have any questions, let us know. And yeah, thank you guys. We love you. Welcome to Sunrise again. Bye.